Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I'm a spiritual life coach who helps you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. Let's get started with your intuitive message for this week. All right, card to represent you, we've got the Ten of Wands. Okay, you've been carrying around this load, this burden for some time. I don't really feel like this is something that happened overnight. This feels like it's something that accumulated over a long period of time. And you're wondering when you're going to be able to let go of this burden and just drop it altogether. And I want to assure you that although this path has been hard and feels like it's been very hard, there's a lushness in this card, this lovely moss and green background that leads me to say that all of this is for your growth. All of this is for a meaningful reason why it feels difficult right now. At the same time, we're getting to a point where these burdens have been carried for so long that you feel disconnected from that sense of enjoyment, from having fun with life, from just, enjoying being alive. And so I'm curious to see what other cards are, because I'm feeling like your message is going to be about releasing. Okay, we've got Hanged Man for what brings you forward. And we've got Six of Cups for what brings you back. And what's interesting is if we look at the way these cards are situated, he's walking into the past, it looks like, whereas our Hanged Man is the future. Okay. So the burdens are exacerbated by a particular definition, a particular role you have of yourself. I have to carry all of this baggage because this was my role. This is who I am. I'm the fixer, I'm the cleaner upper, I'm the caregiver, I'm the one who everyone looks to, I'm the one who everyone depends on. A lot of that role you have carved out for yourself is coming from a place that doesn't need to, that's no longer there, okay? You built these roles in order to, I want to say essentially survive childhood, get through childhood. But you're not in childhood anymore. And this role you have for yourself is becoming too heavy with all of the demands it's putting on you. So you have an option to leave this behind. And I also want you to consider that you may be downplaying this role. You may be saying, it's not so bad, I can handle it. I've always done this. This is nothing new. But you're downplaying how heavy it's weighing on you. Now, I find this Hanged Man very interesting because whereas this one is struggling to hold up a burden, this one is just hanging there upside down, he's got no volition of his own, no willpower, no nothing. This is pure willpower, and this is just, I'm suspended. So this Hanged Man energy is feeling like just surrendering, just giving up, just throwing down those burdens and releasing them and lightening yourself up. Have you ever been on one of those anti-gravity tables or anti-gravity machines that spins you upside down and it has the anti-gravity boots? And a lot of that is to help release the compression in your spine because gravity. So I'll digress for a second here. Because gravity is a downward force, our bodies evolved when we decided to walk upright to resist gravity. So our entire skeleton resists gravity, but we get in our own natural way by patterns of stress that have run too long in our bodies, patterns of emotional stress, of tension, and all of that brings the body back down, brings the spine back into compression. So I'm feeling like this is like that anti-gravity table for you where you just release all of that heaviness, you release all of those burdens, and it's no longer weighing you down. the life is turned completely upside down here. So you see this role needs to be completely shifted. So if you're the one who is responsible for others, it's time to let others be responsible for themselves. If you're the one who's always taking care of situations and taking care of everything outside of you, it's time to just let that go and just take care of yourself. Just be there for you. When you're there for you, it's going to unfold differently. You know, this isn't about like becoming a hermit and forsaking everyone else and leaving the people you love and the things that you cherish. It's not that. It's reconfiguring your relationship to the outside world, including those relationships. And that maybe feels scary because you may feel that like then you're not needed. But the shift will really help you lighten up, and you're actually going to find something very different on the other side. That the relationships actually start to feel more fulfilling, and your environment starts to feel more supportive because you're taking care of yourself first, and that draws people to you in a different way because they no longer are looking to you to fulfill them. It actually kind of forces them to also fulfill themselves in order to interact with you. Let's get a little bit more story for you. 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands, a double 4. Oh, interesting. There's so much energy coming through these cards right now. Okay. You've got a choice, Cancer. This is about opening up, releasing, and allowing yourself to be free, allowing yourself to feel space and separation. Or you have a choice to stay, to keep all of that closed down, to keep things the way they are, and you're kind of stuck back in this dark house, meaning that you're in a safe place, but you're maybe going to feel very confined. So, you know, this is a tough choice. But we've got 44, which is a number of love, a number of unconditional love. And so you understand that no matter what you choose, you are loved. But consider the consequences for yourself. Are you ready to expand and allow that freedom to come in? Allow relationships to unfold for you in a very supportive and different way? Or are you not quite ready for that yet? And if you're not quite ready, that's all right. But consider that there is always another option for you. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your time and your energy with me. I do look forward to doing these readings for you every week. If you would like to learn a little bit more about my spiritual life coaching and how it can help you, please check out soulguidancewithadriana.com, or there's a link in the description below. I will look forward to seeing you here next week. Have a good one.